feel
That's
like you're
crazy.
patronizing me. I feel like you're patronizing me.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
That's wild. That's kooky. That's rambunctious, even.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Bitches, One Brain Cell. I'm Amara Sumatra, your resident pothead, and I'm here with my co-host Sterling Deadlock, the resident problem child.
What they call me, so it makes hitting me easier.
I mean, if you are the problem, it would make hitting you easier. How we doing today, Sterling?
Good question. Very good
All right.
question. I like how layered it is. It's just a bit too
Oh.
loaded for my liking.
Okay, so we'll let you simmer on that for a little bit. All right. Well, I give a quick little thank you to everyone who took the time to give us a listen over the past 2 weeks. You want to know the biggest comment that I got from people after listening to us?
What was that?
We need a jingle. You know, obviously I agree tenfold to the comment. I can't imagine why everyone thought the same thing that I did last week or 2 weeks ago.
I don't know if I'm buying this.
Well, don't worry, I'm not selling anything.
It sounds like it sounds like you're trying to sell a lie.
It's it's all free, honey. Nothing's for sale. It's not suspicious if it's for free.
I think that makes it more suspicious.
Okay, fine. Well, then it's $1.
Why is it so cheap?
Okay, anyway, but yeah, so we're working on a jingle, guys. Don't worry. We are working on one. We're hoping to have it ready for you by our next show, but you know, these things take time, and unfortunately, we only have one brain cell to share, so we're a little slow, but it's okay. Any updates on the how you're doing question?
Skip.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, since you don't have an answer for that, let's see if you have an answer for this. What are we doing this week, Sterling?
It boils down to narcissism. Because we're going to be talking about us and basically us and answering questions.
Answering questions, right.
Because we put out a questionnaire and we didn't get very many responses, but we also didn't advertise it, the best. But for all of you listening, keep an eye out for the next one we're doing for the next episode.
Yeah, listen, what we try, it's just, it do be rough out here to advertise with how many advertisements come out. So we will get better.
It's a consumerist world. The
more that you listen, the more that you'll know. So make sure you're listening.
Reading Rainbow.
Amen.
But it's Audible. Audible Rainbow at Amazon Corporation.
We are not affiliated, by the way.
Jeff Bezos,
hit us up.
Please don't.
Oh, probably not. But yeah, so we are going to answer the questions that were sent to us. They could ask us anything they wanted. There was no restrictions, which will probably get us into some trouble, but that's kind of above our pay grades. So if you don't hear from us again after this, we've been canceled. So all the questions submitted will be answered to the best of our ability, but do keep in mind, the answers might not be the best because it is to the best of our ability. We'll just get right into it. We'll get started.
Shall I hit you with the first one?
You know what? I'm gonna hit you with the first one.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you to tell me a little more about yourself, Sterling. I need to know more about you and who you are.
That's really not important. I'm a nobody.
See, but everybody is a somebody to someone. And you are now a somebody to not only me, but to every poor soul that sticks around and listens to us talk shit all day. They want to know.
I don't think they do, really. You got any, specific things you'd like to know?
How did Sterling become Sterling? Where's Sterling from?
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they
Listen,
do this thing called
I don't think we're approved to give the sex talk on air.
See, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's no bees, there's no birds, just reproductive organs. And, if you don't wear protection, or protection, the baby happens 9 months later. And I was that baby 9 months later.
And how long ago was that?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, mysterious. I love that.
Not mysterious.
Oh.
We just don't talk about that. No.
Oh.
Where did you come from, huh? You know, where's all this interrogation shit coming from? You don't need to know what I was doing in 99. Through 2004.
Gonna come back to that.
No, we won't.
I mean, I come from humble beginnings, you know, as most of us do.
Can't relate.
From a little small town in Ohio. Had 3 siblings.
You guys shut corn together?
Well, you know, I'm feeling a little attacked that you would.
Well, I mean, what else is there to do in Ohio besides running from skinwalkers?
One of my favorite all-time childhood pastimes was shucking corn.
No fucking shot.
I'm just kidding. I'm not that. I'm not that country. Okay, sorry. I can't believe you knew about the skinwalkers, though. Damn.
I am Native American.
Oh, that's. Well, see, I didn't know that. Well, I did know that. We
had this conversation earlier today.
No. Okay, I knew that, but we didn't know that because you neglected to tell us in your little backstory.
Well, you'll learn as you go. Learn as you go, you know.
Learn as you go. This is not school, Sterling. We're not supposed to learn as we go. We forget things.
That's the point.
Oh. Yeah, so I had
Alzheimer's effects.
Damn. Anyway, yeah, so I had 3 siblings, 1 alcohol addicted parent and 1 mentally absent parent. We love that.
I had 1 alcohol addicted parent and 1 physically abused parent.
We'll let you guys guess which is which. Do we scream mommy issues or daddy issues louder?
Why not both?
I mean, it could be both. That's what, you know, we'll
it is both.
Let the audience decide on that.
Freud was right on both fronts.
Let's see. I am a partially college educated girl, believe it or not. Dropped out. Well, I told my parents. No, I didn't tell my parents.
They don't still think you're in college, do they?
Oh, no. I got expelled from college, technically. Very, very quietly. Because I was in possession of marijuana on campus. It was a clean campus. Not not legal to have that. And I held it for a friend because
quotations held it for a friend.
She couldn't afford to get caught with it, and I had nothing to lose other than college, and that shit was pissing me off. So did it, and kind of inspired my weed journey. Now I'm a full-blown fucking raging pothead. So
yeah,
fuck college, kids, do drugs. I mean,
I don't know about that.
Just to remind everybody, this podcast is for 18 and older, please, legal adults. So if you're a legal adult, you can fuck college and do drugs.
I went to college here in Los Santos.
Oh, okay.
And then I dropped out. I don't even remember how long ago. I was going for journalism.
Oh, okay. See, that's I was going for communications originally. I did work on the college newspaper and also my high school one, so I had a little bit of background with that, but
I had a little news club I would run.
Yeah. See, it's that kind of stuff. And then funnily enough, it was the week that I got expelled that I had just finished talking to my advisor to switch fully into journalism. And then I got expelled. So I was like, well, that's that for me. And yeah.
Yeah, I almost got done with it, and then there was a death in the family.
Ooh. It's always that shit that fucks you up too, isn't it?
Yeah. But what I think I missed most about college was just the copious amounts of cocaine I allegedly did.
Allegedly?
Mm-hmm.
Can you miss something if it was allegedly?
I miss
Or should...
allegedly doing it.
Oh. Shouldn't it be I allegedly miss doing it?
No,
Huh. Okay, fair
I
enough.
just miss allegedly doing it.
Alright. I respect that. All right, so then you didn't finish the degree, but if you didn't finish the degree, what got you to Weasel then? How'd that work out?
Kind of just applied.
Hmm.
Yeah, I moved back. I moved back here recently, and I was like, Weasel News. I like journalism. I like news. I'm gonna apply. And then I was really fucking annoying for like a week and a half, and I eventually got the job.
All right, you heard that here first, folks. Be annoying, and you'll get the job.
If you just, hope for the best, and you're a little annoying, you'll more than likely get the interview. And you'll probably not be the same person 2 months later that you were when you first joined.
Honestly, yeah, I think I can agree with that. I don't know into what context specifically you're referring.
Well, I mean, I used to have
But,
two
yeah.
eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely not the context I was expecting you to be mentioning,
Oh,
but
there's a lot of context. It's just what I want to share at the moment.
absolutely fair. Okay. So that's what brought you to Weasel. What keeps you at Weasel?
The people. My passion for the job, too.
That's such a beautiful bullshit answer, but it's
It's
still
the honest
beautiful.
answer, though.
That's the thing. I know it is, but it sounds like such a bullshit answer. You know what I mean? Like, it's the answer that you want to give to your boss so that you don't get in trouble at the Christmas party. Like, I love this job because of the amazing people that I work with, and I'd enjoy doing the job day in and day out. In reality, you're crying in the walk-in of the fast food restaurant that you work in.
Oh, that one hits too close to home.
Just a little. But no. Like, I respect that.
If you hide in the walk-in freezer, they never know you're in there.
No. See,
It's just how long you can survive at -3.
We had a rotation because everyone wanted to go and cry in the walk-in.
All right,
You couldn't
it's
be
your
in
turn
there
to
for
cry
more
in the
than
walk-in.
50. Dead ass. Like, we had a schedule on the door and everything, like a little whiteboard, you
You
know?
have to, like, sign in if you're crying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what we did. It got that bad.
You gotta
We did
come
that at
back
one
out
point.
and, like, wipe your eyes to erase the dry erase.
Exactly. God, I hated those jobs. That's why I was so happy when I landed this job. This has been my dream job. I mean, we're literally sitting here just bullshitting and getting paid for it. Like, how can you be upset about this?
I mean, almost all of my closest friends work here too.
Yeah, and it's a good community. There's no bitterness. There's no fighting. There's no drama between us. It's just we come to work, we do our jobs, we go home. We hang out sometimes. Like, it's a good, healthy environment, and it's not always work. Like, I was just speaking with Sean this morning, and he's like, I want to make sure that you have a healthy separation between your work life and your home life. Like, you don't need to be here all the time.
I think I'm the reason for that.
Am I still here all the time? Yeah, but
I might be the reason he said that.
that's probably true. Yeah.
Because I was here every day for like 18 hours a day, just nonstop working, and then I eventually had a heart attack.
Yeah, so then he's probably trying to casually tell me that without getting the lawyers involved and forcing me not to work.
I mean, I was put on LOA after my heart attack, and all I wanted to do was work. I was counting the hours until my 2-day LOA was over.
Damn.
I clocked in at midnight.
I think that just goes to show how good the job is. I mean,
it just felt wrong not having anything to do.
But it's a constantly going job. I mean, there's always something going on and stories to write, things to see.
I kept like finding like leads and things, and I couldn't chase them, so I kept like texting them to Sean and Scarlett.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you do something with this, I can't.
We love it. We absolutely love it.
But I've gotten better at relaxing.
I hope so, because we don't need you to have another heart attack.
I could probably have one on command. I just need to get really stressed out.
That's why the podcast here is supposed to be fun and and not so hard to
God
think
damn it.
about because
This is
we are
company
supposed
health
to be.
insurance disguised as a fucking podcast.
I'm legally not allowed to answer that question right now.
I'm gonna speak with Sean about this.
We
Speaking of
let's
speaking to Sean, have you ever wondered why people order 20 heart stoppers instead of just waiting or just eating when they're hungry? They can go bad, and even if you were gonna eat them all in one sitting, by the time you get to the 10th burger, it's just gonna be cold and soggy. It's pretty gross, according to Chester from Burger Shot. Why do people order 20 heart stoppers? What's your opinion on this?
I'm still trying to bridge the gap as to why that's related. Does Deshaun do that?
No?
Oh. Okay.
Sean ate a Burger Shot once, probably.
Probably. I think
It's
so,
related.
yeah. Personally, I don't understand. I assume that when people get big orders like that, it's because they're sharing with all their friends and family because they love them.
No, not for me.
Especially because Heartstoppers are the ones that have like 3-4 patties on them, aren't they?
Mhm.
It's not even healthy to eat one of those if you're eating 20.
You see, I
My
have one of
dude,
two
who is your
orders at Burger Shot.
cardiologist? Which is?
I'll either get like 3 or 4 cowboy combos and like 10 lemonades,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll get 10 heart stoppers and like 20 lemonades. And by the end of the night, I've eaten them all.
You're exactly the person that Chester is bitching about.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
I am a menace.
Gotcha. Okay, that
Listen,
makes sense. That makes sense.
You can't get mad at me because I eat them all by the end of the day.
I mean, I get.
It's not my fault I'm here for 15 to 20 hours a day.
I think it explains a lot about the heart attack issue.
No, actually, I wasn't eating much Burger Shot before the heart attack. It happened afterwards.
Huh.
Yeah, no, my cardiologist says I'm fine.
You are a wonder to the world. You know that?
Yeah, I once drank gasoline and just kept drinking it after I realized it was gasoline. You see, I thought it was Four Loko, so I couldn't really taste the difference. The worst part about this is a true story. Ask James.
You know what? I understand. I believe that. Four Loko. Ugh. God, I hate those things.
I know we're off topic, but I have this ingenious idea I like to call the 24 Loko.
That sounds illegal. I mean...
it's enough to kill a person, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, so then, yeah, definitely on the illegal side of things then, I think.
So like jungle juice, how you make it in like a trash can, right?
Right.
You get like a, let's say, medium or smaller size trash can. You fill it up with Four Loko, some juice, and then you mix in some Four Loko pregame, and then like 2 bottles of vodka and or absinthe, depending on how fucked up you want to get. And then just top it off with a little more juice. 1 shot of that should be enough to kill you. Actually, wait, no, I forgot. 1 flavor of every Rockstar and 1 flavor of every Bang as well.
I would like to state for the record that we are not recommending this, nor do we advertise this drink. If you do plan to make this drink, please be careful.
I'm going to do this.
Not everyone has a stomach as strong as Sterling's. Please be advised.
You don't understand. I'm preparing to write a thesis for this to give to someone I know who's studying in like medical biology and bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to invent the 24 Loko and then send them my discoveries.
It's sounding like it's going to be a lot of death certificates.
Speaking of death certificates.
Uh-huh.
Are people aware that heart disease is the leading cause of death for men, women, and people of most racial and ethnic groups in the United States? 1 person dies every 34 seconds in the United States from cardiovascular disease. Maybe think about that next time you eat 5 burgers in one day. Chester also wants us to know he will buy all of your Pokemon cards and plushies.
I'm proud of you. That was, I think, the first segue you've done that was actually on topic. Look at you.
Are you
I'm
aware
so
that
proud.
heart disease is the leading cause of death for men, women, and people of most ethnic groups?
I did not. Not until you kindly stated what Chester stated.
Let's fact check it.
We probably should. Yeah, we probably shouldn't be giving out false information. I know. I feel like
Ah,
heroin's also up there. So
no. Right here it says it's actually condors.
what? Like the bird?
Yeah. Apparently there's a really bad outbreak of them all having Glock 19s for some reason. Alright.
It's gonna be a
So,
new gang in this city. Just you wait.
so according to the CDC, about 700,000 people die from it each year.
From condors with Glocks?
No, from heart disease.
Oh.
Condors with Glocks is only one. I'm pretty sure that's a Greek goddess? Nephritis?
Uh-huh.
Nephritis, nephrotic syndrome, and nephrosis.
Oh, okay.
Did I just summon a demon?
Um,
Nephritis,
either
nephrotic,
that or
and
you're
nephrosis.
casting a either that or you're casting a spell. I mean, Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
It's
I hate Harry Potter.
Well, speaking of Harry Potter, do you know what your house is?
I took the quiz. I think I got Ravenclaw.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I would have got Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I was getting major Hufflepuff vibes.
I also take
I've
like a D&D alignment test every year, and I've gone from
Mhm.
good to like just neutral evil. So
I
my
respect
morals
that.
have shifted quite a bit.
I am also a Ravenclaw, believe it or not, with Hufflepuff tendencies.
Listen, bro, the only claw I care about's the white claw.
We just had our big Chad bro Brad right there for a second.
You love him, you know. We keep him around as an unpaid intern. He's only making college credit.
He's just here to look good.
He doesn't look good.
He doesn't look good.
He smells like Axe body spray and gym.
Oh my god.
But like the blue can.
No, not the blue can, the chocolate can.
The what? The what?
The chocolate can, the one that everyone thought was like the best smelling one, and it just. I smell that shit in the store sometimes, and take me out. I'm ready to go. I've lived a full enough life. That's a hardcore deal breaker for me, I think, if I were to go on a date with a man and he was putting on Axe body spray.
You know, it would be like a huge turn on. If they use the Mountain Dew body wash.
There's a Mountain Dew body wash?
Yes.
I'm scared that you know that.
And if I recall correctly, there's also like Doritos soap or something like that.
So for the Kyles.
What's wrong with Mountain Dew?
Are you really gonna scrub your taint with a Doritos bar of soap? You really want?
You want my genuine answer?
No, I don't think I do. I don't think I want your genuine answer, to be honest.
Got me smelling like Cool Ranch.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to eat Doritos again. That is horrible.
Speaking of rubbing my taint with Cool Ranch. What 3 presidents would you fuck?
Right, well, I don't know how that's related again, but 3 U.S. presidents, right?
I have my answer ready.
U.S. presidents. Okay. Okay. Number 3, right? We're gonna have to go with JFK. Pre getting shot in the head.
Wait, you don't want a hussy?
No.
Or would it be a bussy? Oh no, the bussy's already something else.
He managed to bag Marilyn Monroe. I mean, he's got some sort of riz, right?
Poor
Um,
Marilyn Monroe. Such a sad story.
I know. Um, so yeah, JFK is third. Second, we're gonna have to give it to Mr. Barack Obama. I think.
Valid.
I think not only is he good looking, but he's a writer. He knows how to give speeches. He knows how to talk to people.
He
I
wrote
feel
a
like he
book.
would just have. I just feel like he'd have the best bedroom talk. So
I'm
definitely.
imagining like in an Obama voice, just him going like,
I know.
like, "Are you a good girl?"
Oh my god. Exactly. I mean, how could you not want
You
that?
are
I mean,
my kitten.
oh, don't. You're going to make me change my answer. You might have to go to number 1 after that. No, and then my number 1 is gonna be Ulysses S. Grant, because
Ulysses S. Grant, huh?
yeah.
Ulysses?
Is that how you say it? We always
Yes.
said Ulysses.
No, it's Ulysses.
It's that great Ohio education. Yeah, he'd be number 1. I think he looks like a big teddy bear.
Would you try to sleep with him in his Ulysses?
If he'd let me. It's all about consent, folks.
I'm proud of you for taking a lot of time to think about this. It is
Honestly, yeah.
It's a very difficult question.
It is.
FDR, Teddy Roosevelt, FDR again because the sex was nasty. I go back.
Wasn't he the one in the wheelchair?
He was in a wheelchair, yep. No, I will not elaborate.
Did you need the wheelchair after?
No, I needed the iron lung after.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
How are you feeling about these questions so far?
Honestly, I'm enjoying these. I think these are fun. They've
been lighthearted, they've been chill. It's just, how do you feel about the way the cops are doing their job?
Oh my god. Okay. You just have no chill.
I'm unhinged.
A little bit. Yeah. I guess I told you guys I'd give y'all honest answers. I'm not involved with a lot of the police work in city at the moment. I have
One of my dads
tried to contact. Yeah. Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Dickhead, indeed. Just him, not all cops. That's his name. So.
Not all cops are dickhead.
But one cop is. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really had a lot of interactions with PD. I can say the ones that I have not always been the best, but I have met quite a few very determined and caring individuals in the department. So I know they're not all bad. I think I would like to see a little more work on their communication front. I feel like a lot of times people get ignored. But that could, with how much crime's going on in the city, it's kind of do you want them to stop the crime or do you want them to come answer the desk for you, So
fair.
It is what it is. I would like to see that, I think, but other than that, I don't really have much else that I can say because I don't study police work all that much.
Really. I really only look into that life when I'm talking to Richard, but I would say most of my experience with the police have been very well. I was driving really fast one time and I was being wicked and awesome and cool. And
right.
I got pulled over. And they were really chill about it because I apologized and everything, and they told me I was wicked. So shout out to those cops.
Do you remember the names?
I think one of them was Captain Matthews, ?
Okay.
think Frost
I
might have been
know.
there as well, maybe.
In my experience, there has been at least one specific officer I think I'd like to give a shout out to because he's been a real homie. I believe his name was Cortez. I'm not entirely sure of the rank. But he was the one he got me my gun license. He got me my hunting license, my fishing license. He was very nice, very cooperative, very understanding. To anybody who works with him, if you're hearing this, that man deserves a raise. He is absolutely wonderful.
I got to shoot cops in VR.
Yeah. Did you win?
Yes. And
Step up your game, PD. Step up your game. You're letting the Weasel News people beat you.
It was me, James, Richard, and Kierrigan versus Gumtree, CJ, Layla, and fucking who was the other guy? Asher.
Mm-hmm.
2 cops on each team, and we were doing like cops and robbers, and
I loved that game.
Yeah, near the end of it, we started to treat them like we were actual robbers, so we were climbing on shit and just getting them from above. I was quick scoping people. You know, I have mostly positive interactions with the PD.
Yeah, see that sounds all wholesome and nice.
Yeah, it was funny because I shot down Gumtree and I ran at her and I went go 42 pussy just repeatedly.
Oh, I'm sure she loved that.
Oh, she did not. Shout out to Gumtree.
Oh, that's great. I love that. See, those are the experiences that we love to talk about with PD. I know there's a lot of unrest and a lot of opinions about PD and all that, but
we are
I know at
nowhere
the end
near
of the
educated
day
to give a good response on that.
Oh yeah, not at fuck at all. I can tell you my experiences. I can tell you what I see, what I hear, but
I can understand why people get frustrated with police.
Right, and I mean, I feel like that, especially right, and in a city that's as filled with crime as this one is, there's going to be a lot of tension with PD. But at the end of the day, you know, there are good cops, there are bad cops. Just be vigilant, you know? That's all we can do.
I got another question for you.
Okay.
Now this leads into my next question.
Okay.
What do you feel is the most interesting declassified CIA or FBI document?
Anything involving Epstein.
I'm more so like the classics, you know, MK Ultra.
Oh, the classic. Okay, yeah.
MK Ultra, JFK, those sort of things.
I mean, can we maybe the original Roswell shit?
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if any of that's declassified yet.
I know there's been some stuff. I just don't remember how much has been declassified.
What I thought was
but like Area 54 and stuff. I know they've definitely released a lot of stuff about that. And
54? You mean 51?
Is it 51? Oh,
yeah, it's 51.
Oopsie. I don't know why I was thinking 54. Area 50. Yeah, because Area 51. Listen, Sterling's got the Braincell right now, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my conspiracies and whatnot. You know what's
Brain
wild?
is alert and ready.
The fact the Pentagon was like, yeah, UFOs are real, not, you know, exactly aliens, but like UFOs have happened. We don't know what some shit in the sky is.
See, but I feel like it's obvious though.
Well, yeah, but they just straight up said, yeah, we don't know what some of that shit is. We can't explain it.
Obviously, there's gonna be unexplained shit everywhere. So you know, unidentified flying objects. What about unidentified walking objects?
Oh, that leads into my next question. Actually, if you could fuck a cryptid, what cryptid would you fuck?
I fucking knew it. You know what? I knew it was gonna be something involving Bigfoot. That's what came to my mind. And you said cryptid. God damn it.
There's no consequences to fucking the cryptid.
No consequences.
You got all sorts of them. You know, you got the grafted monster, Mothman, Wendigo, Skinwalkers, Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Yetis, lake monsters.
Do the lake monsters have tentacles?
No, you're thinking sea monsters. Like the Kraken. I don't know if that falls under the cryptid category.
I don't know either. If it's got tentacles,
we
yes.
can say it is.
Yes. Whatever has tentacles.
I kind of want to. I want to have a night on the town with a Wendigo.
Really?
Yeah, take it out to dinner. Get to know it a little bit.
Do banshees count?
Banshees are more ghosts, like supernatural phenomenon.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to fuck a banshee, I can allow it for the question.
No, it's okay. I'll stick with the tentacles. Right. I don't want to be too difficult.
Yeah, there would probably be no sex with the Wendigo. I think it would just be a night of like just taking it out to dinner.
Fair.
Getting to know it. Maybe some dancing.
Where would one take a Wendigo for dinner?
I think Italian.
I think Louis just updated their menu too, so you could see what they have.
Nah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not that committed to fucking it. I mean, taking it to dinner.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got other priorities in my life right now.
Gotcha. So we're talking like not even an Olive Garden type thing?
Listen. I want to take the one to go to the Olive Garden.
Gonna say, okay, speaking of, so we're just gonna ask since we're on the topic. Olive Garden. Appropriate date night or no?
I mean, it's fine.
So like if someone took you to Olive Garden, you're totally cool with it?
I'd be cool with it. It's just not Old Spaghetti Factory, so.
Right. Okay. See, because I've had a lot of people that are just like, oh, they took me to Olive Garden.
What's the issue with Olive Garden?
I'm like, okay, and?
I mean, the food's
fine. You don't like reasonably priced pasta with reasonably less flavor than normal pasta?
I mean, yeah, it's not the best Italian food, but it's not a bad date idea.
All right, it's not bad at all. Okay, see, I needed to make sure I wasn't crazy on that.
There's plenty of places that most people don't consider for dates because they go immediately like romantic and expensive. Go for what you think is tasty.
Fuck with me some Applebee's, man.
Okay, no, you don't take anyone to Applebee's.
Nah. Because you get the alcohol there.
Yeah, the alcohol's the only good thing about Applebee's.
Right, but if the date's shit, you need to be prepared.
Get alcohol at literally any restaurant.
I mean, I can.
I mean, you could just go to
I'm fine with an Applebee's date.
Listen, if someone takes you to Applebee's, they don't love you. They're trying to give you food poisoning.
that tracks. That tracks.
They're trying to give you food poisoning, hon.
That absolutely tracks. And you know what? That didn't last very long either. That actually, okay, we're having full revelations here. Yeah.
That's my wisdom for the day, dear viewer. If they take you to Applebee's, they don't love you.
Yeah. Sorry, Grandma.
My grandma won't take me to Applebee's. She hates it.
Oh, I took my grandma to Applebee's.
Passed away yet?
No.
Probably sped along the process, though.
Probably.
You know, speaking of apples and bees.
Mm-hmm.
If you knew when and how you would die, what would you do in the time before?
Oh, I hate these kinds of questions. I wouldn't want to know.
Well, you involuntarily found out. What do you do now? Let's say...
Kill myself ahead of time?
You know, funny, that leads into my next question. Are you real?
No.
Alright, and my final question here. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh. Are we talking just solid flavor, or are we talking like the stuff that's got like... That's so difficult. I do love a classic vanilla. But
nothing wrong with that. People are gonna bitch and moan, but you know.
People are gonna bitch and moan. But if we're talking like those the what I call exotic flavors, that's flavors that have chunks and bits and other stuff in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moose tracks probably.
Valid.
just because that's what I grew up on. I'm not too big on peanut butter much anymore, but I still fuck with that. Or if you just get me any ice cream with Snickers in it, that's a fucking win. You know, you can't
So
go
what's
wrong
even
with
a
it.
win to go?
A win to go indeed. Especially if it's the little Snickers ice cream bars, you can go with those. So yeah, it's definitely a win to go.
You ever have sorbet?
Like sherbet?
Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
Italian
I
ice
love
cream?
sherbet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had like any of the actual like real Italian ice cream. I've had the
So
cheapo stuff that says it's Italian ice cream.
for anyone who, can visit an old spaghetti factory when they fly outside the city, I suggest getting the ice cream they have because it is really good.
Is it like a froyo kind of
I
situation,
don't
or is it like
exactly
actual
know what
like
sorbet
full?
is. It's
Yeah,
kind of
because
like a
like
sherbet.
yeah, well, because like to me it's
Here, let's look it up.
okay. That's probably the smart thing to do. We can't give opinions on things we don't know. Actually, we can give opinions on things we don't know about, but probably not the smartest choice.
See, the difference between it, because sherbet and sorbet are very similar. Sherbet contains dairy, while sorbet does not. And if we go deeper into this, sorbet is a frozen dessert made using ice combined with fruit juice, fruit puree, vine liqueur, honey, and a bunch of other shit. So a lot more interesting ingredients.
So there's like, I was gonna say, yeah, there's like, it's sorbet is just classy sherbet.
Basically.
You classist motherfuckers. Can't we just have one thing?
No.
Can't the poor and the rich share one
No.
thing? Because we know we don't share taxes. We don't share houses.
Listen, I'm just going to put this out here. If we all decide not to pay our taxes, they're not making any money and they can't arrest us because they're not being paid to arrest us. So collectively, what's stopping us from not paying our taxes?
Uh-huh. And this is starting to sound like the onset of anarchy, and I think that's
Not
where
anarchy.
we need to start cutting the show a little bit.
Not anarchy, just,
Revolution.
I have some beef with the IRS.
So this will be out on your birthday. And then our next show will be 2 weeks from the release date, which is the 7th. That will be our Christmas episode. So that might be a little longer than usual. Might have a couple surprises for you guys. We will be putting out the questionnaires for the Christmas episode. Probably by the end of, well, the weekend before this goes out. Technically, it's probably when I'll have it out and ready to go. You guys submit questions, comments, all that good stuff to us. We will get back to you and answer as much as we can. And I think that's it. I think that's all we have.
Arrivederci, as they say in Italia.